This year, Irish music lost one of its true giants, Liam Clancy. Together with his brothers and Tommy Makem, Liam led the Irish charge during the great American folk revival of the 1960s. A revival that saw him take the US by storm with record-breaking appearances on The Ed Sullivan Show, performances for President Kennedy, and legendary late-night Greenwich Village sessions where the likes of Bob Dylan would show up just to hear him sing. A true trailblazing folk hero, Liam's spirit travelled beyond musical barriers as he became an inspiration to generations of Irish musicians, from folk to rock to pop. Jay Gora Anam. Please join us in honouring this great man. Take a look at this.
Hello. When we think about the Clancy brothers, the first thing we think of is Iron Jumpers and Irish songs. Those guys, I really believe, paved the way for the rest of us. They were the first Irish rock stars. They were the first people to leave our land and have giant success. They lived that madness of being chased around. They lived the Beatles mania, in a way, in their time. This guy had a huge influence on rock and roll. What's incredible is that, you know, there's a whole chapter of Bob Dylan's past that wouldn't exist if not for the Clancys.
For me, I never heard a singer as good as Liam ever. He was just the best ballad singer I'd ever heard in my life.
And I never will play the Wild Rover no more.
The songs that the Clancy brothers sang, oh, they came out of everyday life. The heartbreak, the fun, the foolishness, the tragedy.
I love the Clancy brothers, sure enough. I love the Clancy, but Liam Clancy is one of the great ballad singers.
I remember just being floored at the man's charisma, you know. And not to mention, when he stood in front of an audience, he knew exactly where to go with the room, you know. He had a great understanding of people, of energy. I guess what was really sort of, for me, poetic, and it's personal. I mean, it's worth saying for sure, but I don't know if it'll come off right. But I remember the night before having this crazy dream that a huge Irish library had burnt to the ground. And there was just this thing of all of us. We were all gathering to try save this library. And the next day, I heard Liam was gone. And I remember Cullum, our fiddle player, going, well, that makes sense. There's your dream.
These incredible sayings, like once he said to me, after about 30 pints of Guinness, he was saying, remember, Bob, no fear, no envy, no meanness. I said, right.
Oh, yes, those were